Friends, we have bad news about the U.S. Social Security system. Please watch the complete video to see how this will affect the lives of more than 60 million Social Security recipients nationwide. Remember to hit the like button. It would be incredibly helpful to us. Also, remember to subscribe. It is completely free. Let's start, friends, and I'll give you the knowledge you need. Check out the following today. Awful news from the United States Social Security Administration, one of the most significant federal agencies that, as you are well aware, provides benefits to nearly 60 million individuals who receive retirement and disability payments. Benefits that, as I like to say, also allowed individuals to work their entire lives in order to acquire the right to receive these benefits, and with which they can essentially survive every month. But now, friends, unfortunately, Social Security surprised us today with a new announcement that nearly caught everyone off guard, including those who have not yet retired but are making contributions to be able to grow old and be eligible for that retirement. Although over a third of those who are about to retire still believe that Social Security benefits will be their main source of income in retirement, 40% of those who are about to retire today say that this will not be the case. People worry that, for the next 10 years or longer, their retirement benefits won't be enough to support a respectable quality of living in the U.S., which includes covering their rent and food expenses. The Social Security program in the United States, which has not been updated in decades, is insufficient to provide everyone's basic necessities, let alone the extra benefits that our elderly citizens currently get. Unfortunately, the continued disagreements and conflicts between the two parties continue to obstruct the passage of the necessary legislation, and the country's Congress has not agreed to ratify the necessary laws to make changes and improvements to this program. For the nation, but if you enjoy our content, this is not the only bad news that has emerged today, which has surprised not just Social Security beneficiaries, but also the majority of Americans, as I previously mentioned. Those of us on the channel who are older or approaching retirement age are beginning to worry about their financial stability, so please remember to hit the thank you button. Despite the fact that people can retire for more than 30 years, a strategic group in charge of overseeing all Social Security decisions stated this to a major media outlet on whether they will have enough money to survive after retirement. Despite a recent drop in price inflation in the United States, Americans continue to live longer as everyday expenses climb. It's also no secret that inflation has been progressively rising in the nation in recent years. Must be aware that macroeconomic data might not fully reflect people's realities on a daily basis, because, as we all know, living expenses are rising every time we go to the grocery store to buy the food we need to survive. Ascending as Social Security recipients continue to get the same monthly benefits, which are actually insufficient to support them, let's take a closer look at this disturbing truth that has practically made all the difference in the world. Insurance policyholders shudder at the thought of Social Security. Do you recall when I warned everyone in America to exercise caution because Social Security will go insolvent in around 15 to 20 to 30 years? The majority of Americans dismissed the concerns expressed by the American people, saying that while it may happen in 30 years, it is not likely to happen right now, based on the data that is being received. Economists now forecast that Social Security will run out of money soon. I regret for any confusion that the year 2033 may have caused. It indicates that, in less than 9 years, the nation's Social Security will run out of funds. We are no longer talking about 30, 20, or 15 years. Instead, it is less than 9 years, and analysts predict that Social Security's funding will run out as more people retire. Less youth are entering the workforce. The Social Security program estimates that benefit depletion will start in 2033. If substantial adjustments are not made to this program, beneficiaries may see a decrease in payments. The United States Congress has regularly stated that bears the vital responsibility of guaranteeing Social Security in our country is seen as a fundamental entitlement for everyone who has paid to and worked for this program. Imagine the impact if the young people who are currently working and making Social Security contributions were to say to us right now, thank you. These individuals are young people who contribute to Social Security every month of their lives. Thank you so much for your contribution. You are really appreciated. We will deduct a portion of your pay from your paycheck each month to fund Social Security, but please pardon us, as we are unsure of. We will be able to ensure that you have access to this program or full retirement benefits when you are old. This seems like a tremendous injustice, not just in our nation, but in any. As I mentioned earlier, estimates of Social Security's solvency by 2022 have scared the elderly, who anticipate that the program will run out of money in less than 10 years in other countries where it functions similarly for many people. The necessity for adjustments to be implemented by 2033, if we don't make them now for the entire population. Even with their present full retirement benefits, many older individuals will find themselves in a perilous situation where they struggle to make ends meet. Advantages: they don't have enough money to pay their rent, eat, or live comfortably. Imagine, instead of seeing an increase in your paychecks, your income will decrease over the next 9 years. Due to these retirement benefits, economic analysts now estimate that the number of retired persons who will be forced to revoke their retirement and either return to the working or become without a home. According to economic experts, the United States of America is a wealthy nation that can afford a wide range of expenses. However, it is disheartening to consider that both the federal government and the nation itself are. The United States government claims it lacks the funds to maintain the Social Security program, which helps the nation's senior population. Significant adjustments must be made to this program. Democrats and Republicans alike, and I think we should all make an effort to get in touch with our representatives by writing letters and sending emails requesting that they complete enacting the laws required to preserve Social Security. The Senior Citizens League program projects that in 2025, the cost of living adjustment would only be 1.75%. This is a considerable drop from the 3.2% and 8.7% increases we obtained in 2024 and 2023, respectively, in terms of ACC. Due to the fact that costs are rising in this nation, the increase that was made today will only be 1.75% the next year. Please keep this in mind when you subscribe, hit the like button, and activate the bell to keep everyone updated. And share this video. Thank you so much, and I'm forward for the next chance.